sweep my floor in my house too.
They'd have to cut a section of the fence out.
Yeah.
But then are we obligated to repair that fence?
No. It'll give them notice.
Ready?
You cut the fence. You cut your ground.
I'd like to call this meeting in order, Struthers City Council, dated Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, 7 p.m. Clerk can call the roll.
Yes, Mr. Ballack,
Here.
Mr. Bays,
Here.
Mr. Beagle,
Here.
Mr. Burnside,
Here.
Mr. Carselli,
Here.
Mrs. Goman,
Here.
Ms. Pingley is absent, and President Patrick.
Here. Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you all for coming. Hope you had a nice summer, and here we go. Okay, need a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the second regular meeting dated Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and special meeting dated Friday, July 18th, 2025, except prepared by the clerk. Do I have a motion to dispense?
Motion. Second.
What the heck?
Mr. Ballack,
Yes.
Mr. Bays,
Yes.
Mr. Beagle,
Yes.
Mr. Burnside,
Yes.
Mr. Carselli,
Yes.
Mrs. Goman.
Yes.
Okay, communications, we got 7 pieces.
Yes. Number 1, City of Struthers.
You gotta make a motion.
Huh?
Make a motion.
Oh, that's,
Megan.
I'm sorry, I need a motion to excuse Megan Pingley from tonight's meeting.
Make that motion. Second.
Dallas seconds that. Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Ballack,
Yes.
Mr. Bays,
Yes.
Mr. Beagle,
Yes.
Mr. Burnside,
Yes.
Mr. Carselli,
Yes.
Mrs. Goman.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll go into communications.
Number 1, City of Struthers Treasurer's Report for the month of July 2025 submitted by Mark T. Brenner, Struthers City Treasurer. Number 2, Struthers Tax Office Monthly Report for Tax Collections for the months of July and August 2025 submitted by Ryan Rogalski, Struthers Tax Commissioner. Number 3, Struthers City Auditor's Monthly Statement After Cash Position Revenue Reports with Transfers in and out and Expense Transaction Ledger Reports for the months of June and July 2025 submitted by Christina S. Bowles, Struthers City Auditor. Number 4, communication received from Maple Crest Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation on September 2nd, 2025, dated August 28th, 2025, from Clinton Assel, Administrator, regarding no soliciting of our residents from election candidates. Number 5, Code Enforcement Report for the month of August 2025, submitted by Bill Minchin, City of Struthers Code Enforcement Director. Number 6, Safety Service Director's Report dated September 2025, submitted by Anthony Larisha, City of Struthers Safety Service Director. And finally, number 7, Mayor's Report dated Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, submitted by Catherine Chacon.
Okay. Thank you, Megan. Before I look for a motion to receive and file, as I said in caucus, I'm going to be reading letter number 4 from Maple Crest. Dated August 28, 2025, and that was addressed to me from Clinton, the administrator, and the letter states, Dear Mr. Patrick, I am writing to inform you that Maple Crest does not permit solicitation of our residents from election candidates without the prior approval of the facility administration. We ask that you please advise any current and or future candidates of this policy. We appreciate your continued cooperation in this matter. If you have any questions regarding this letter, I can be reached at 330-755-1466. As stated in the committee meeting last week, their policy is this. if you wish to go and see a resident, you will go to the county. You will state the resident's name. They will then go approach the resident as to your presence and wishing to visit with them. If the resident does not wish to see you, you would turn around immediately and leave. You are not to try to change their mind or try to use tactics that are unprofessional. Turn around and leave. Then you cannot, if there is more than one person you wish to see, you state their names when your presence is at the time. If these residents do not wish to see you, you are to turn around and leave. And I went up, after this was brought to my attention, I went up and personally talked to Clinton about this, okay? And he advised me of this, and I advised him also that if a elected official or candidate comes there and wishes to persist on seeing these people, just call the police and leave. Have them escorted out. So please, act professional. Listen to their wishes, because you know, a lot of these elderly people are not medically able to make their own decisions. Therefore, I don't think it's appropriate for us to try to make it for them. Okay? Their policy also stated that if you wish to talk to the residents as a whole, you can request it. And they will assemble as many residents as possible in their meeting room, and you can address them. You can introduce yourself, talk about your ideas, whatever, as a whole. If there's no residents that wish to do that or participate, the idea is null and void. So please, remind yourself that the elderly people are not maybe medically able to make their own decisions, so please, keep that in mind. Okay? We're all clear on that? Okay, thank you. At this time, I need a motion to receive and file. Ricky makes a
I'll
motion.
make the motion.
Second. Seconds that.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Corselli?
Yes.
Mrs. Goodman?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mayor's report. Mayor Miller, you read your report on caucus rooms. Anything you wish to add? Questions for the mayor? Report of standing committees.
We're going to have probably public utilities meeting, which will be next Wednesday, September 17th at 6.
We'll also have a Finance and Legislation Committee meeting to be held after that on September 17th as well.
Any other committees? Legislation, there's three pieces. There is two ordinances and a resolution. Anyone wishing to address council on legislation only at this time, they're welcome to do so by coming up to the podium, state your name and address. Legislation only at this time. If not, Megan?
Yes. Number one, it's a first reading. An ordinance establishing the rates at which
Yes,
Aqua
yes,
Ohio Inc. shall furnish water to the city of Struthers and its inhabitants thereof for and during the time commencing January 1st, 2026 and extending through December 31st, 2029.
Okay, council, you heard the reading of the ordinance. Need a motion to suspend the rules of council, place the ordinance up for passage.
Make a
Laura
motion.
makes a motion.
Second.
Jim seconds that. Oh,
The
that's
first and there's no.
all right. Okay,
there's
I'm
no-
sorry, I made a mistake, so I'm gonna ask Roy to rescind your vote. We gotta go 3 readings
Okay.
on the first two, actually.
Yes, the first two.
Okay, so Roy can ask you to rescind your vote.
Okay. I rescind it.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you, Megan. Ordinance number 1, need a motion to send that to the second reading.
I'll make a motion to send that to
Laura
second
makes a
reading.
motion. Jim seconds that. Go to a second reading.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Same.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Corselli?
Yes.
Mrs. Goodman?
Yes.
Okay, there goes the second reading. Number 2 also.
Number 2, first reading, an ordinance vacating the alley located east of Southbridge Street and between the properties located at 126 Southbridge Street and 130 Southbridge Street.
Okay, that ordinance also, I need a motion to send that to second reading.
Make a motion.
Second.
Lonnie seconds that.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Carselli?
Yes.
Mrs. Gomez?
Yes.
Okay, number 3 is a resolution.
Number 3, a resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levy and certifying them to the county auditor and declaring an emergency.
Council, you heard the reading of the resolution. Need a motion to suspend the rules of council to read the resolution up for passage. Bob makes the motion.
Second.
Al seconds that.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Carselli?
Yes.
Mrs. Gomez?
Yes.
Questions, comments under suspension? Passes read.
Passes read, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Carselli?
Yes.
Mrs. Gomez?
Yes.
Thank you. Unfinished business. New business. Report of the law director. John, do you have anything for council?
I do not.
Questions, comments for our law director? Our auditor is absent. Anthony, our new safety director, thanks Anthony for coming. He gave us a report and highlighted that in caucus. Is there any questions for Anthony? Okay, at this time, anyone wishing to address council, you're welcome to do so. Come up to the podium, state your name and address for the record. Tina, I'm going to remind you before you get started, you got 3 minutes, okay? Once you state your name and address, your 3 minutes is going to count, and after that, if you need more time, you need to make an appointment with the
No, that's fine.
administration, okay?
Tina Garman, 422 6th Street. We, the below listed residents of Struthers, are petitioning the city of Struthers to stop the commercial use of residential property listed below, partial 38-018-0-146.00-0. We purchased our homes in a residential neighborhood and do not want a parking lot on our street. We, for years, have already been affected by the overflow of traffic from New Lease on Life, and we do not want the added disturbances from recently constructed parking lot. We do not want to hear the constant car alarms, unnecessary beeping and honking of horns, yelling from the commercial lot to the residential lot at 7:30 in the morning. Employees hanging out in residential lot all hours of the night. Employees sleeping, living in their vehicle on said lot and out in public view. Employees purposely revving up engines to intimidate neighbors. Trucks and trailers blocking the road on purpose, going slow to be annoying. Vehicles parked in all directions on the grass at times, making our street look terrible. Nor do we want to see the storage of mulch, rocks, dirt, yard debris, or storage of said employees' vehicles. We take pride in our homes and want our community to stay safe and enjoyable for the residents on the street to reside in peace. To continue to allow this is only setting an example to anyone who wants to buy an empty lot in a residential neighborhood in Struthers, that they can use it for their business and come in and purchase it and turn it into whatever they want. Please put a stop to the nuisance of this new parking lot on our street. I did this 3 days ago and got 43 signatures. Nobody wants it. Everybody's upset about it. A gentleman I met halfway down the block, next street over, when we were talking, and he said he's seen it on the news. The first thing he said is, I wouldn't want to be across the street from that. And I looked at him and I said, I am across the street from that. I'm asking every one of you, do you think this is right? Because you're saying this is within the ordinance. There is no house there. There is nobody living there other than in his car. It should not apply to the ordinance that you're saying it's allowed, because that's not leading to anything, you know? It is a parking lot. It really is. And I don't know how you guys feel, but having somebody sit in their car at 1 a.m., shining a light around, watching what time I shut my lights off, what time I leave for work, would you want your daughter
No.
experience it? Would you want your wife to have to deal with
I
that?
guess what I'm saying is whether it was a parking lot or not, anybody could
I
do that.
understand that. But they're living in their car. The owner of the property is letting them do that. Is he a landlord? I mean, like, you're opening this up to so many things that
Here's what I would
this
say.
should not be allowed.
We
All
have
right,
the,
Tina.
we have the
Hold on a
property
minute.
code enforcement agent
Okay,
here.
that's all I needed to
No.
say.
No, I mean, we should be able to talk.
I'm not done with it.
I know, I understand, but I'm just saying,
She was giving
Thank
her-
Dallas is talking.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Well,
Okay, now, at this time, does anyone on council administration wish to address her concern?
if there is something that council wishes to do, they would have to change the ordinance, because they are in compliance of the ordinance. The property code enforcement agent who was here tonight said the same thing. So he couldn't enforce something that isn't on our ordinance.
Well,
It would
and
have to be
I
changed.
agree with that. And then, you know, I also saw a video of some noise on that street. And I don't know, I can't see with the video.
He sent up a quarter stick at 7:30 in the morning.
So how nice is that?
Well, I didn't see that. but
So
I mean,
it's one thing to have a business, and it's one thing to say you're gonna do something, and you don't do it the way you state. Like, what he said, he did not do. And we said it was okay, but that's not what he did. And then, they do the dynamite. Really? Is it necessary?
Do you know that that was?
I don't know. I just,
So
like I said,
Because
I don't
that would
know.
be breaking the law. That would be a cause to call the police,
Okay.
not to call city council.
I saw the video, like I said, you can't see on the video. You can hear the noise, but you don't know. But so, like, but even so, do you disturb the neighborhood? You shouldn't do that. You should just have your lot
Well,
then,
I think
if that's
we all
what you
agree
want.
that you shouldn't do that, but obviously, that's a crime. That would be a
Well,
call to
and,
police
yeah,
matter.
if it could be proved, you know, I'm just saying, so it's on so many levels of the whole, and I sympathize because I wouldn't want to live across from it. I would not want to,
You should
so,
probably look to change the ordinance.
well, that's what we should probably do.
That's what I think we should,
I mean, I honestly want to look to change that ordinance.
that's fine, then in caucus next week, that's something we should discuss.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Go ahead, Mayor.
Yeah, if I could. You mentioned something about having peace on that street. Since I've been here since 2020, it's been nothing but issues. It's been parking issues. It's been new lease on life. It's been one thing after the other after the other. It was happening before I was in office. I don't know that there will ever be peace on that street. There's misinformation being spread by people when you're going around and getting a petition that says that it's a commercial lot. It is not a commercial lot.
I never said it.
It says on your petition, on your petition that you
They're
read.
using a commercial business on a residential lot. Did you
What
read
was the-
petition?
Who has,
I think what needs to be done before we can go on all night is to get a meeting set up between the law director and administration and continue this further. Okay?
here, Jim.
Anyone else wish to make any comments on this particular issue?
I live next door.
Hold on, sir, you're not recognized. Anyone on council wish to address anything else? Okay. State your name and address for the record. Also, sir, you're asked, after your, state your name, address, you'll be given 3 minutes and put your point across, and then council will go in after.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Scott Kavacki, 433 6th Street. I live right across the street. My property touches onto theirs. When the individual first bought it, before he even purchased the property, when he's planning on it, he specifically came to me, said he was going to have it rezoned so that he could put a business there. And then when he found out he couldn't get rezoned, he was going to put a garage there. But his intent from the beginning was for him to park all of his equipment on that lot. He has nothing but commercial vehicles on that lot. It is basically a commercial,
I disagree with you.
pardon?
I disagree with you. When this first started, he moved them off. There's no commercial vehicle on that lot.
So the trucks that have his business on those are not commercial
They're not,
vehicles?
they don't fall under the description of commercial vehicle, which is dual rear wheels.
Okay, so they're not
They're
Not
registered under the
recognized under
business.
our ordinance. Our ordinance states that for our commercial vehicle ordinance, I believe it's
1 ton,
1 ton with a
dual wheel.
Factory bed.
non-factory.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, but he's parking his work trucks there,
Okay.
and his employees are using it as a parking lot. So it's basically, it's for the commercial business, everything about that lot is for the commercial business. And
It's not, he doesn't have a sign there, his commercial equipment's not there,
the sign's on the truck.
so. I can put stuff on my truck.
Yeah, it's
It's
announcing
not,
a business.
it's not, they're not, they don't fall under the commercial vehicle.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just, you mentioned peace on the street. I mean, it's the same people over and over again. Now this lawn business
not.
and Lease on Life, and now they're calling the cops on each other. I mean, the problem is with these two businesses.
It was also with the house that was there before that needed demoed, and then the property needed transferred. And if you live across the street, why are you not complaining about the trailer that's parked on their front yard? That's a direct code violation.
What trailer?
When I was at when we went there and we did the news broadcast, directly across the street on Tina's property was a trailer with a car on it, on the grass, 100%
Well,
on the grass.
that was when I was at work. By the time I came home, it was gone.
Oh, wait, what the? That trailer was never on the grass. I have a gravel driveway. We came home from a race at 4:30 in the morning, and we left it on
Right,
the
yeah.
trailer until Joe got off work.
Like I said earlier, we need to make an appointment with John and the administration to continue this conversation. But go ahead, finish your,
Okay. Now, like years ago, I have a double wide driveway. I was moving cars around. I had my car parked towards the street, but not in the street. But just the nose was covering a portion of the sidewalk. An officer driving by, stopped and said I had to move my vehicle because I was obstructing the sidewalk and I can get a citation, which is by law. Now, there was a vehicle that's been parked for months, not now, because since the news broadcast, but all 4 tires were clearly on the grass, but just part of the tire was on the gravel, and it was deemed, he was legally parked in a driveway. I mean, it's like, everyone's giving this guy a slide, and I don't understand why. Everyone else has to follow the rules, but it's being ignored for this individual. And it's getting a little annoying.
okay, thank you. Like I said, I think what needs to be done is to continue this conversation, meeting with the law director, administration, and discuss all this and see what the best way to come up with a conclusion.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to address council? Come on up, Billy.
Bill mentioned 110 Euclid. I've been dealing with Brandon since this whole situation started. You know, I'm code enforcement director. He was unaware that he could not put his commercial vehicles on a residential lot. He was informed he was allowed by the person he bought it off. He came to 3 council meetings. He did everything we told him to do. He complied with what was said to be done, which he did. His intentions were to put a garage up there, fence that in, but he's had so much backlash from the neighborhood and from various council members that he's getting kind of upset. You know, he invested, bought a house down on Hamilton, bought a business. He's invested $400,000 in the city of Struthers, moving his 2 kids here. Wants to start a business. So as far as helping him, we should help him, not hinder him.
Isn't there commercial property that we could help him with? Like,
He bought
where-
that too.
He
He bought commercial property.
Well,
No, he bought that under the assumption
but
that he can't.
you don't assume.
Well,
And
I-
your
I
realtor
under-
should have
I
told you
understand
that that was not, it is not.
He understands.
It is
He
residential.
understands that now. He was told by a certain person that he can't.
Well, you can't just change it for someone.
I'm not changing anything.
And I'm glad he wants to bring his business here. I'm glad he wants to bring his
Right.
kids here.
So
That's great.
We have to work with him and help
Well,
him.
when he said he was gonna put a nice driveway, that is not a nice
But Lori,
driveway.
you're asking someone to do something that is outside of our
He
ordinance.
just,
Okay.
We can only ask somebody to do what our ordinance says.
Well, what I'm saying is, I feel that that wasn't what was said.
okay, do you want Brandon to put a nice driveway in? Knowing him like I do, he will.
Why don't he
Well,
put his truck at his house on Hamilton?
and are there people sleeping in vehicles there?
Because he's not allowed. That's a residential business. That's a residential lot. He's not allowed to have commercial vehicles on his lot.
So it's not residential over by us, but residential.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about the actual commercial vehicles, not the
He
ones
does
that are not.
He does not have commercial vehicles parked on that lot. Just because there's a sign, you have to understand what is a commercial vehicle. Apparently you don't.
Yeah, okay. But listen, when he originally came in, there were trailers there was an excavator there.
And they were all removed.
And those do not fall under our ordinance, they have to be removed, they were.
Council,
Our-
now,
Go ahead.
excuse me, council gave him authority to leave his trailers there and his,
For 30 days.
for 30 days to do what he had to do. So I don't know, you're telling,
I guess I should have asked what a driveway was when he said
a
he was putting a
driveway
driveway.
is what our ordinance says.
There is nothing
Gravel.
going to a garage there. There's hardly any
That's not what our
gravel.
ordinance
That's not what
says.
That's not what it says.
Well, I'm
That
just
you
saying,
have-
he
you
said
have
a
to change the
driveway.
ordinance,
He
Lori.
said, I'm going to put a nice driveway. And you're saying what he put is a driveway.
Consider it, by our ordinance, it is
I'm just-
considered a driveway. I mean, it's up to council to change the ordinance and, but the guy's trying to do whatever he can. He's abiding by every law that we have. So, I don't know what more to tell.
Thanks, Bill.
I'm not here for what I think looks good or what Lori thinks looks good. This goes off of what our ordinance says we can enforce and what we can't. They are right now in compliance with our ordinance. If you don't like that, then we have to change our
I
ordinance.
just feel
I
feel that when we were approached, we were not told what it was
I
going to be.
understand.
And maybe I didn't ask the question of what the driveway was going to, all I know is it was going to be dug out and it was going to be done nicely. A driveway.
Again, they're in compliance with our
I
ordinance.
get it.
If that doesn't work for you, you're on council. Change the ordinance. That simple. But we can't ask them to do something that doesn't fall under our ordinance.
Well, we can't have people sleeping in cars either.
All right.
That's a whole nother.
And he has,
Anyone else wish
he
to
has
address
all his
council,
equipment
welcome to come up to state your
behind
name
there,
and address for the record.
new lease of life. That's where all his equipment is now.
I think so.
From
Yeah.
what I understand.
It's behind the building.
That's where it's at? Okay.
Tracy Tobin, 106 Forest Creek Drive. Okay, we want to talk about them and how about morals to start with. I've had my daughter over there, and the men are there, and just let me tell you, being stared down, she's 7, to the point of I had to say, should I call my husband? This is what it's harassment, is what it is, at its finest. It's bullshit. So, it's been more than one occasion. So, I don't think you guys really know what she's going through. That's it.
Thank you. Anyone else wish to address council, welcome to do so, come up to the podium, state your name and address for the record.
I will. Okay.
Do you need help?
No, I'm fine. Let's see if I'll what? Okay, it's Lydia Byer, 348 West Wilson. I live next door to a building on 795 Fifth Street. Used to be the convent, been people in and out of there. I don't know who owns it now, if it's still the Oriental people.
You across the street from Purple Cat?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So I knew we were in the same.
You know where I'm at now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I know because it's private property, their retaining wall had fell in February, has not been fixed. My property is caving in because they're abutted maybe a couple feet off my property line. I can't fix that. I'm also dealing with a bee's nest. Okay, on the side of my garage, it's in their downspouts, okay? I want to know what's going to be done here. I've just about had it with that building and the people that are in and out. And I can't fix my property without going on to theirs, which is illegal. I'm not stupid here, okay? I don't want my property caving in any further. Obviously, they're not fixing it. It's been down since February. They made sure they came and got all the bricks, okay, because money, money, money. I just want to know what I can do about it.
Ma'am, what was your first name?
Lydia,
Lydia. I know that that building currently, and I just know this from my personal life, the building is for sale.
it's been for sale.
Yeah, it's for sale currently on the MLS. I did see it on there. I don't know who currently owns it. That would be probably get in touch with the property code enforcement agent.
American Scholar still has listed under it. And
There's-
they've had that property since the 13th.
Yeah, they're still listed as the owner, but Andrea Mahomes, who was the one renting, is still showing the building. That whole program is done and over with. The last time I spoke with her, they were contacting YSU to get students in there again because there's not a lot of parking, as you know.
Yeah.
But
don't
it's
tell me about the parking.
been
Okay.
it's been a pain trying to get a hold of them sometimes because we
Yeah, I
have to
know.
legally go through American Scholar, and they're non-responsive. And we know how to get a hold of Andrea, but there's not a lot that she can do because she's not the
How do I
owner.
fix my property?
I don't. When it comes to a retaining wall, John, I don't know.
I mean, it is a safety issue. Now I'm dealing with bees.
Yeah.
They don't do anything with that building. It's an eyesore. I think if you want to bypass it, it's ugly. There's
I would
down.
say our first step is now to turn it over to the property code enforcement agent so that he can look at those issues and either cite them or that would be our line of action.
You know,
Okay.
yeah,
Citing them
okay.
in the court.
I just, whatever.
All right, thank you.
I'm just-
John, is there anything else information you can pass along her?
I mean, the only other thing I tell you is if somebody is doing something on their property that is adversely affecting your property, you have the right to sue them. You have civil recourse that is available and you have the right to sue them. Happens a lot when people put in pools or do something with the grading of their yard where they obstruct the natural flow of water. Lawsuits happen all the time.
Who do I sue?
The owner.
Of the person who's not taking care of their building.
Whatever.
The agent is the
I'm
the
just
gentleman's
tired
name
of
is
banging my
David
head
Ho.
against the wall and not getting any kind of feedback from anybody here, okay?
This is the first I've heard, to be honest.
Well,
So-
I've called a couple of
So
times.
John, American Scholars is who she.
That's who's
Whoever,
listed,
I don't know who owns
Yeah,
the property.
it's American
whoever owns the
Scholar.
property, yes.
that's who's listed as the owner, this is American
That's
Scholar.
who you would have to.
And again, I'm simply saying that because I don't know as we sit here right now if there's any code violations. I don't know.
No,
I
when
don't know what this is the first time we're all, I think, hearing of this.
when it came to the retaining wall, I don't think we found anything besides for taking them to court civilly, and that's nothing that we can get involved in when it comes to civil.
because it's
But the
private
bee's
property.
nest,
They
you
can
didn't,
do
you didn't tell me
whatever they
about the
want.
bee's nest.
That's why they don't upkeep the building either.
Well, they're cutting the grass.
Pardon me?
They're cutting the grass.
Oh, yeah, finally.
I know.
Ah,
I know, that was-
Wait till the leaves and they start blowing the leaves out in your street.
Yeah.
Okay,
But the
thank you.
bee's nest,
Why don't
okay,
you,
we
whatever.
have not talked to them about.
why don't you
the bee's nest.
make an appointment with Bill Mention Administration, you can continue this conversation further. They might help you with this.
Winter, I don't want to, I'm sure the winter's coming, so everything's going to freeze up,
Once you make
hopefully.
an appointment with the administration, you can continue this conversation further.
Okay, whatever.
Anyone else wishing to address council, welcome to do so. Come up to the podium, state your name and address for the record. Okay, at this time, we are going to go into executive session. You got to read the...
Oh, the executive session is for the purchase or sale of property, and things that are permitted is council, Tony, Mark Chacon, and Jason Hall.
Okay. At this time, I need a motion to go into executive session. Ricky makes a motion.
Make a motion to go into-
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah, Ron probably could.
Who did the first? Al?
Dallas made it.
I made a second.
Yeah, Ronnie will do it.
Okay, that's, I can't hear when you guys are
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I am. Mr. Ballack? Yes. Mr. Bays?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Okay.
Mr.
I just
Beagley?
did the interview last
Uh,
time. So that's why I was
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Carselli? Mr. Carselli?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman? Yes.
Okay. We'll be in executive session.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a motion to reconvene from executive session. Ronnie makes a motion.
It was Bayes and then Beagley.
Need a second? Ricky seconds that.
Yeah, the same people. Okay, so let me record the time. 8:37. All right, Mr. Ballack? Mr. Bays? Mr. Beagley? Mr. Burnside? Mr. Carselli? Mrs. Goman?
Okay. Okay, before we make a motion to adjourn the regular council meeting, just a reminder, next Wednesday, 6 o'clock, public utilities and finance to follow that, okay? Need a motion to adjourn tonight's council meeting.
Yes. Mr. Ballack? Yes. Mr. Bayes?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside? Yes. Mr. Carselli? Mrs. Goman?
Okay. Thank you.